Hello everyone and welcome to today's Tea and Talk. It's going to be a jam-packed issue today and we've got lots of stuff to tea and talk about. So it's going to be great fun. What are we talking about today, Viking?
Midway Gaming Festival.
Yes, that's right. Pokemon 7th anniversary plus the Bulbasaur event.
No, Squirtle.
Squirtle, I always get that wrong.
Squirtle, the Squirtle event. It's a
Yes.
turtle, not like a little...
Squirtle.
I don't even know what Bulbasaur is. It's like a cute lizardy thing with
It's
a
a-
bulb on his back.
It's a lizard plant thing.
Lizard plant. It's not a turtle.
No.
It's not a turtle.
We're going to be talking about the dementia-friendly screening of Calamity Jane we went to see.
Yeah, it was cute.
That was cute.
It was cute.
We're going to do a review on American Psycho after the fact that we haven't seen it since it came out.
Mm.
And
I can't remember.
no, and we're going to talk about some other stuff when we remember, but there's definitely some other bits we said we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mainly updates.
Mainly updates and all different stuff like that. And there's lots of different things we're looking forward to. And I'm sure it will come into our brains as we go along because there was some other bits we wanted to talk about. Right, let's start off with the Midway Gaming Festival. Yes, indeed. So this was a great time, wasn't it? We took Badger Jr. as well, didn't we?
Badger Jr.
Kraken Media came along as well.
And TikTok Zach.
TikTok, Zach Evans,
Zach Evans, yes.
which was fun to see him
Yeah,
as well. Indeed, and that was really good stuff. I must say that I was very overwhelmed when I first went in because it is massive. It's bigger than any Comic Con I've ever been to, much bigger than MCM, much bigger than any other expo or London Film and Comic Con.
I've not been to an MCN Comic Con or anything. I've only been to local ones because it's easier to get to.
That's it.
And this one was held in Chatham Dockyards.
Yes.
And they said Dockside, that's on the other side of the road, that's shopping.
Okay, yeah.
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 We got to walk around. We got to go around the dockyards as well, but although we didn't actually have time.
No, because it was such a massive event. You could walk around just the dockyards and spend the day and go, well, whoopsie doodle, why do I buy this ticket for this event?
Well, we know for next year we're going to buy the weekend ticket, aren't we?
Yes, we're definitely going to buy the
we can go
weekend
both
ticket.
days.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like, everything was that was outside was like, what's that? Is it orbs?
Orbs, yeah.
Orb shootings. That looked really fun.
There was
live action D&D.
live action role play D&D
massive
LARPing.
Dice.
Mm-hmm.
There was wrestling.
Wrestling.
They had, you didn't go and see it, but there was like Robot Wars.
Yeah.
It was a smaller version of them, but they did
Yeah.
actually have the Robot Wars robots in the middle.
Oh,
on
did
display.
they? So they had like a BattleBots type thing.
Yeah, and they was actually battling as well. In there, and that was quite good. And they had all the stations so you could see what they was all doing.
And you said that there were some of the famous ones as well, didn't you?
Yeah, they was just on display in the middle, but they are sort of like the more smaller ones. So, because I used to work with someone that's on, she works with Team Alice.
Ooh.
Team Alice is a big one.
Yes.
So that's a big one.
That was a big one.
And I was kind of hoping she was going to be there. It would have been nice to have caught up.
Ooh.
But they had food stalls.
Food stalls as well.
Yeah, which were okay price really, being that I'm used to music festivals.
That's it.
And London prices, and they were actually okay prices. But they had like picnic tables that encouraged you to take your own food and drink, so it wasn't an issue there.
That's it.
They had retro gaming.
Retro gaming. By the way, guys, if you do buy food from stalls, please be aware to give it a minute or two so it cools down before you bite into it.
There was an incident with a cheese-filled hot dog and TikTok famous Zach Evans.
That's it.
Because normally when something's served to you from a stall, they allow it for a couple of minutes to cool down. It was straight off the heat and it kind of burnt the inside of his mouth.
Yes, so please be wary of that.
Yeah.
If you do not wish to burn your tongue.
And it was really hot as well, but they had water stations so you could refill a water bottle up. So.
And a calm room as well, which was lovely, wasn't it?
It was, because I stood outside it going, I can hear Skyrim. I can hear Skyrim music, and it was a quiet room, so you could, if you was feeling overwhelmed, and it was a completely separate building, and I just wanted to go in there. So
yes, that's it.
Skyrim music, I want to go
dun
in
dun
there.
dun dun dun. That's something else.
No, that's something else.
But yes, and that was it. So it was nice and relaxing, very peaceful.
Yep.
Lots of panpipes, They were channeling Enya, weren't they?
No, it was
Sail away,
Jeremy
sail
Saul.
away, sail away.
Jeremy Saul, who does the soundtrack for Skyrim.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Not that I'm a Skyrim fan or anything, no, that.
It's the only game she plays.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Sims 3.
Sims 3.
And that's about it.
So the only game you actually play
It's Skyrim.
is Skyrim.
12 years going.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So tell us all about your experiences with Skyrim in the comments.
I think it's
Also,
amazing.
yes,
and Fallout 4. I do like Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 is banging, one of my favourites. Yeah, so there was a really good Nerf war there. There was the
Yes,
orbs.
Nerf war.
There was axe throwing.
I forgot about that. Yeah, they had an
axe
axe
throwing. There was
They
the-
were available to hire. You could hire those. They come to an event.
That's it. And what else was there? There was the, like we were saying, the retro gaming station. That was one of my favourite parts of the
We
experience.
walked through from the very first computers and computer games like Pong.
Pong, yeah,
Badger Junior had to go,
that's it, yeah.
and then
There's-
you went up to like, was it Space Invaders?
Space
and things. They
Invaders.
even had a tiny little bit that was set out like a 70s living room. That
Yes, there
cute.
was. That was very
That was
cute.
cute. And there was I can't remember the game. It was like Paddle. I always say it's Paddle. It was a PC game. You had a little ball going up and shooting the bricks.
That's
Like-
it, Alleyway. It was called on the
And there
on
was
the
a guy,
Game
he
Boy.
must have been in his 60s and he'd been sitting in there most of the day playing that apparently, and I was just like, well, he's enjoying it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah,
No
my dad
way, it
used to
must
like
have
that.
been one of his favourite games. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, for me, on the Game Boy, Alleyway was brick hard. Get the joke there. But it was really good, you know, because the idea was the only appearance, like, obviously, I can't even remember if Mario was on the box of that game, but literally, the only appearance of that Mario you got was him jumping into the little ship, and then it was like, bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, so it just went up to modern games and it.
That's it,
And
yeah.
then
Because you had Dreamcast there, you had Sega Game Gear, you had Sega Mega Drive,
yeah,
all of them really.
it was all there, and there was massive space in between them, so you could stop and look at them.
That's
Some
it.
of them you couldn't play, but loads of them you could.
Loads
play.
of them you could
So there
play.
was enough space for you just to sort of like chill, enjoy that, put it down, and walk on.
They had active arcade games as well, didn't they? Which
Mm-hmm.
was good. They were good. I enjoyed those.
They had a few vehicles as well, because outside
That's
that
it. They did.
was a Jurassic Park truck. I was like, ooh.
Ooh,
And,
the
and
Jurassic
I walked
Park.
around the whole thing tonight and not see the DeLorean. That's the other side.
That's
I
it.
didn't
There was
see
the DeLorean there, and
And
they
then,
had what was
Ecto one.
Ecto one from the
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. But what branch was it? 'Cause
They're the Medway
Medway
Park.
Ghostbusters,
Medway
yeah.
Ghostbusters, yeah, that was
Mm.
they cool. And they had all the gear as well. So
That's
they
it, they had all the gear.
proton packs,
They
they
were-
had the traps,
Mm.
they had the uniforms, and they were. I think they charged £3.
£3, which
For you
is a
to
bargain,
Put
really.
the uniform on, the gear, and sit in the car and have your picture taken.
That's
but you
it.
did your own picture, but you could
Mm.
do that for you.
That was a real bargain, and they had an inflatable Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
That was cute.
That was very
That's really
cute. That was
cute.
very cute. And they had a little stall for some bits for charity as
Yeah.
well. So if you want to look those up on Facebook, please do. They were very friendly, very chatty, and
Yeah, and then they had the main hall, and in the main hall was you had all computer consoles at one
That's
side
it.
of it. And I don't, what games were you playing?
well, we were playing Unreal Tournament.
And I
so.
just chilled out with Badger
Yeah.
Junior playing Minecraft.
Yeah, there was like stuff like Quake 3. There was Unreal Tournament. There was all the old school sort of shoot 'em ups that were good.
They just had, I kid you not, there must have been about 200 stations in that section
That's
alone
it.
with different games.
There
They
was
did have that one big chunk that was Minecraft, and that
That's
was
it.
full up.
yeah.
And they had this little tiny section, with a little
'Cause
round
they-
table with
yeah.
about eight computers on it with little chairs, and it was all Among Us, and it was all
That's
little
it,
kids
all
playing
Among Us.
So cute.
That was cool. There was like a bit where they were fighting. Is it the Endor Dragon or something? The special dragon at the end of Minecraft.
They was doing set things, and then at the other end was a stage, and that was really cute because
Yes.
you had cosplay like
Cosplay.
catwalk.
That's it. They were fighting. They were doing Switch as well on the big screen.
Yeah,
They had all these big ones. But the Warhammer guy, because we saw that, didn't we? We saw it, and he wasn't wearing it at the time. We thought, oh, that's a real.
great
Because I
big-
just thought it was a
was
big
it-
statue. I
was it
didn't. Re-
Big Space Marine?
it was a big space marine, a black covered space marine.
And
in it,
then-
yeah.
Then all of a sudden it started. He got in it and started walking about it, and then he said up on the stage it was his first solo cosplay thing, and I was like, oh my god,
it was
amazing.
mad. It was like it, because it was like all lit up. It had all sorts of bits and pieces with it.
It was huge.
Huge.
It was huge. I've got a little. Did I get a little video of that?
Maybe.
I think I might have got a little video of that.
We might put the videos out separately. We'll see. There was some people dressed from characters of Magic the Gathering, which I'm getting back into at the minute.
Lots of anime characters. That was really, really popular.
There was Chewbacca as well, wasn't there? Yeah. There was some. Oh, what was it?
There was a guy, wasn't it? And he was in a black dress with a moustache and long hair, and I was like, "What is he doing?" And like, Cracker Media sort of said, he's dressed as like Stan Marsh's dad from South Park, dressing up as Lord.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Oh, that was really niche."
Okay, yeah, because I think they did do a D&D special.
They did a D&D special. I think that was the episode, because they was all playing D&D, and his dad was sort of like pretending to be Lord. So
yeah, so that makes sense. Ah, okay, yeah.
There was a few random ones that were like, they're not. They're a made-up character. Someone's made themselves. So,
which I think is fantastic.
Really, really cool. They had a whole section, and there was a guy there, sort of like with folders and things. They're a cosplay group, so they was there. And round the back of them, there was all the Star Wars ones. Sort of like all the Darth
Vaders and stuff like that.
Dressed up as Chewbacca, as in like sort of nearly 8 foot tall.
That's it. Yeah, he was a big guy.
Mandalorian child.
That's
was
it.
Good.
Yeah, because that was all automated, wasn't it? Like it was moving and stuff. That was really cool. There was VR stations, wasn't there? Virtual reality.
That wasn't really game stuff. That was colleges.
That was the University of Kent, if I believe.
The University of Kent was there. Mid Kent College was there, and there was a couple of other ones, and they was all trying to sort of like go on about the digital marketing, digital media. And stuff like that, and they was really, really good with everyone.
That's it. I didn't get a chance to have a go on it, but the army was there. Like they had a special shooting range as well.
Yeah, that was a VR one as well.
That's it. Yeah,
they did all of that.
Yeah.
There's so many stalls, so many stalls,
and it wasn't just generic stuff either, which is what you would expect at a normal Comic Con. Is like all boring stuff, like the stuff that you've already seen. Usually. There was some really interesting bits and pieces that you could see that was really individual. I did play a game that was on beta. I will mention that when I remember what it's called at some point. Because that was really cool.
I like this.
All about pirates and stuff, and you could go around.
Was that doubloons or something?
Doubloons or something like that,
I can't remember. We've got a sticker with that on it.
Somewhere, yeah.
They was really, really awesome. They was really awesome.
And they were doing it part-time. And you think, well, that's really lovely, And, so there was some really nice stuff. Managed to pick up some good bargains there for Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, which was cool.
Yeah, there was the little box mystery box.
The little pop figures. They were lovely,
Whoa, what about that company had? They were like mini pop figures in a little tiny mini pop figure box.
That's it, yes. They were very cute.
I don't like pop figures myself, but I think I would have those because they're tiny.
They are very tiny. But yeah, we picked up quite a few bits and pieces. The staff were lovely, weren't they? Everyone was very friendly.
Yeah, everyone was really cool. We had like, a lot of people with art stalls as well. So.
Which it was very individual. And yes, this is some of the art you picked up, wasn't it, Maddie?
This is like the most ridiculously cute thing ever. How cute is that? I think that was a little postcard, like £2.50 or something like that.
Lovely, wasn't it?
And it's this one. So it's creepy cute with a K, both of them with a K.
Like
it's a 12-year-old. That is done by a 12-year-old, and the artwork from that individual who wasn't there, his mum was there doing it because of being underage.
But that was fantastic.
That was really cute. And the guys from Broadside that we went to last month.
That's it. We mentioned them. They were there. And
they ran a minifigures painting workshop for
That was
anyone,
fantastic,
but it was really kids because Badger Junior sat down and did it.
Yeah, he
And
was
that
there for a good half an hour, actually,
that was
wasn't he?
free, including the little miniature, the little minifigure. He did I think it was a Space Marine.
He did a Space Marine, yeah, multicolours, which was great.
It was great. Yeah.
Perfect for Pride.
On, and he got to go and pick it up when it was done. So not only that is that. Yeah, anyone, we got to check the paints as well because it's a different brand of paint than what you normally would get.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
That was
It
quite
was
good.
really nice. And he had a great time. The staff at the Nerf War bit were great. He had a great time with that.
That was the entire top of one of the main buildings in the dockyards was that. And it wasn't, that whole section upstairs had VR and it was children only. So you could go up there with your children. They had a lift that went up to it as well, so if you had buggies or anyone in there.
And that was absolutely bonkers. The amount of times I got shot was great. We did Zombie, which was one of my favourite modes of that. I don't know if you guys have ever really thought of doing different modes when you're playing Nerf rather than just shooting. But there is different games you can do, like Zombie's a perfect one. So if you get shot or someone taps you, you get turned into a zombie. You know, if you want to hit me up in the comments for the rules of that properly, when I'm a bit more with it, I'll write those down for you. There's lots of things you could do. But yeah, overall, it was a fantastic day. Really enjoyed it. It was well worthwhile. Am I going to go again? 100%. In my eyes, much better than any London Comic Con. So please make your way down there.
Yeah. Or if you check out locally, see if you've got your own events coming up as well.
That's it, yeah, of course. Yeah, please make sure to support local events around your area, because if you don't support them, then there's a chance they might not come on the year after. So
not everyone can afford the tickets to get to any Comic Cons, MCM.
That's it. But I would definitely say...
or getting their travel. And if you've got one that's locally in a sports hall, or maybe in the next town over, then you go to that and have a look. Because normally they're like, was it their broadside was £4. It was £4 if you was a player.
That's it.
If you was a non-player, you went in free with a player.
That's it. And that was really obscure, like it was in a sports hall near a swimming pool and everything. Yeah, but it was just as much fun as going to anywhere else.
It was really good, yeah.
So I definitely recommend supporting local events. And on that note, we went to the Light Cinema and we went to see Calamity Jane at a dementia-friendly screening.
Yes.
Now,
neither of us have dementia.
No.
Although I have worked in dementia care.
Yes, so. And it was lovely, you know. I must admit, like, it was really lovely and very wholesome to see the staff really treat everyone with respect. I don't know.
Not just the cinema staff, because staff, you had care home staff there.
Oh, yeah,
as well.
I was just about to mention that. I don't know what care home they were from, but it was obviously local on the island.
Or over in Sittingbourne.
Or over in Sittingbourne. But regardless, if you're watching this and you know that you're from the Light and you might be watching this by pure chance that you worked in that care home, bang in, because you were great.
It was really good because I had a little lady as we was going up the stairs, she was going, oh
hello, what are you doing here?
And the staff were a little bit nervous, going, oh no, it's all right. And I was going, no, she's fine.
Yeah. And there was a nice and there was an intermission which was lovely.
That was cute.
That was very cute.
It's been ages since the last time there was an intermission at a film that I remember. I didn't go and see it, but it was Titanic.
Ah, okay.
Because it was a 3-hour film. I went to see The Batman. It was over 3 hours and there was no intermission.
There was no intermission. The last intermission film I remember was probably not the last Pirates of the Caribbean, but the one before that.
Really?
Yeah, or maybe it was the one before that. It might have been the first or the second one, but it was definitely an intermission. And it was like, everyone's time to go to the toilet now. You're like, okay, yeah.
But it was really, really nice. I mean, we had tea and coffee as
well.
Yes,
we had tea and coffee. You went in and you got free tea and coffee and biscuits supplied by Iceland. And then I
think most of that was actually probably supplied by the Light, in all honesty.
Yes, probably.
A bit of a mixture.
Probably half and half. But yeah, the tea was lovely. Yeah. You went in, you got free tea and biscuits. And then when in the intermission, they were like, who wants tea? And we're like,
It was really nice because you was helping out as well, wasn't
Yes, I was
you?
helping the old.
Can't resist helping, like, you know, carrying people's drinks. With
Yes, it was very.
It was so sweet.
It was so sweet. And of course, on a side note, the film was excellent, wasn't it? It was great quality. It was a good transfer as well.
I know the film very well. It's like one of my favourite musicals.
I don't know if I've ever watched it all the way through apart from then.
Yeah, we have now.
I have now. And it's fantastic. Great film. It's one of my personal favourite retro films.
It is. It was really, really cute. It was very good. And they're doing it more as well. So not doing it next month because it's school holidays. Summer break. But they're doing it once a month after then. So we've got Some Like It Hot.
Some Like It Hot coming up. We've got, what was it? Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, was it, or no?
No, that is Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk.
Doris Day.
That's right.
We got the original Father of the Bride, which is from late 50s, early 60s.
That's it.
Then you got things like White Christmas, again, as an old.
That's it. Yeah.
They're all old films. Yeah, they're
old films. But the transfer was great, and the staff were great.
Yeah.
It was a really nice film, and they were all really helpful and lovely. Yeah. So yes, if you ever get to go to the Light in Sittingbourne, I would thoroughly recommend it. Great cinema, good prices, lovely stuff.
It was good. It was.
Yes.
It was good.
Yes. And the manager is fantastic. She came up to us and spoke to us and was
I'm not too sure if she was the manager or the team leader.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Day, but she was friendly because you did a daily dad joke in the Barbie.
Thing.
Box.
And she was like, yeah, feel free, welcome. If you want any help, let us know.
Yeah, she gave us a little flyer for the dementia screening and stuff.
Yeah, so they were all very friendly and it was lovely, yeah. Right, so what else did we want to talk about?
Pokemon Go.
Got to catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon!
See, I'm quite new to Pokemon. I've only been playing it since May. And I've just reached level 31. But we've had the 7th anniversary week so far.
Yes.
It ended yesterday. That was quite fun.
That was really fun. It was very jam-packed.
Like every day you had sort of like more chance of catching 3 different type of Pokemon.
That's it.
You had different research to do, and then in amongst all of that, you had the community day, you had Squirtle Day. And I have never seen so many Squirtles in my life.
Squirtle!
And it was in a group of us, you know, going out, because we went out for a walk and we met out with other people, you know, going along Minster Lees.
We do have a bit of a Pokemon gang.
You have a Pokemon gang.
I have to think of a name for that. So.
Yeah, well, it was the first one to get a Pokemon in a party hat.
That's it.
Squirtle in a party hat. The first one to get the Blastoise. We all went to a raid around the corner, and we got that. Well, some of us got that one.
Don't you start on me! I should have used my Master Ball, damn it!
Not on Blastoise, no. So we did that, and it was the first one to get the little Squirtle with the sunglasses on, and then I was the first one to get the Squirtle with the sunglasses, and not only with that, he was a shiny as well.
I need to see if I won because.
Oh, you were into the.
Yeah, I was into
showcase.
I was first and second in the local showcase for the best Squirtle.
Biggest Squirtles.
The biggest Squirtle. Oh, no, it wasn't even the biggest one. It's the best quality as well.
One of them was biggest. The other one was the smallest one.
Yes.
It was they're different ones.
They're different ones, but I was first and second. I need to check to see if I've won. I'll update you guys in the comments if you wish to know about that more. So yes, so we've had a jam-packed Pokemon Fest.
Yeah.
We walked along the Minster Lees, and that was a really nice Pokemon one. There's about 3, maybe 4 gyms there.
There's 3 gyms at one end and 3 gyms at the other end, and in total, I think, just in that stretch, without going further, I think there was something like 18 stops.
That's it.
Not including the 6 gyms. So
you can really, if you're around the area.
Excuse, go for a nice walk, spin the stops,
catch
Pokemon.
Yeah,
that's what.
And it's a nice little walk, isn't it? As well, nice and healthy. And I got myself a dragon, didn't I?
Oh. How did you get that dragon by any chance? You got a Dragonite, didn't you?
I did get a Dragonite, yeah.
How did you get the Dragonite? Because after someone that's been using this app since 2016, when it started, You didn't realise you can track Pokemon. The little bottom corner, there was like where the Pokemon are, and I spotted the shape of a Dragonite.
That's
and I
it.
went, oh, there's a Dragonite a few stops away. And you went, how do you know that? And I had to show you. I've been using it since May.
Yes, May.
May.
May the force be with you.
Years, almost 10 years. Well, let's about 7
That's it.
years, obviously.
7 years, 7th
Seven,
anniversary of it.
sorry.
So, yes, okay. And then I managed to find the Dragonite with your help.
Yes. And mine got away.
That's cool.
You got it.
Oh, I got it.
But at least I got the Blastoise as a party hat.
That's it. But you didn't get a Mewtwo, did you? Nah. Neither did I.
You?
Neither did I.
You didn't get a Mewtwo on that event either.
Sour grapes together.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. But that was really good. That was a really fun
That
time.
was fun. Yeah, most evenings anyway. You go
Yeah,
out
it's a
walking
nice
around.
little time, isn't it? Stretch your legs, have
Yep.
fun with that.
Gets you walking. Well, not that you need any help walking. You
No.
always get the top award each week.
Every single- yeah.
Because you do nearly 60 kilometres a week. Because you walk a lot.
Yes.
I'm lucky if I get the first one, which is 5
5 kilometres. No, I do about 50
No, I
kilometres
get-
walk a week.
I get the medium one.
And it is nice, but yeah, about 25. And it is nice to sort of stretch your legs, do that. I really like it because it does encourage people to walk. And of course, Pokemon Sleep's going to come out and encourage people to nap. I don't know. Bit weird.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. I don't know how it's going to work.
I think it's because you're going to walk and then you're going to rest. That's
Yeah.
sort of the double on that one. I'm not quite too sure. But I don't think it's going to take over Pokemon Go. If anything, it will enhance it more. And now we're going to talk about American Psycho.
And where did we get it?
Cancer research outlet in
That's Queenborough.
Queenborough. There you go.
They
So,
were £5 for a pound. Five
for a
DVDs
pound.
For a pound.
Yes.
And I know DVDs are a bit sort
Old
of like
school.
old school, and not many people want to buy DVDs. But if you have to rent anything online, they're like £2.50 minimum to
That's
rent.
it. Mm-hmm.
So you can go out and buy 5 DVDs and watch them and go and donate them back.
That's it.
It's
And
cost you £1.
that's it. And it cost you £1. You could literally rent all these and then send them back if you wanted. And that's
Yeah.
cost you a rental of £1.
£1 for 5.
That's it. So literally you could in theory rent or keep 10 DVDs for £2.
Yeah.
That's mad. So please do support your local charity shops. Now, I haven't
yeah.
seen this before it came out, especially if it's for a nice little charity and it's one of those dingy ones where you open the door and it smells all old and you go, like my favourite charity shops. I actually managed to pick up a new pair of Giacomo jeans from Cancer Research Outlet in Queenborough for £4.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new.
So that was good, but that's segueing off this. And you can see, look, as we're going to do, that is the old school art of the box. And it says on
When
there,
did it come out? I've forgotten.
let's have a look. I don't actually know if it will say here.
It will be in the smallest bit of writing at the bottom corner.
Yeah, no.
This is like 97.
No, it's not as old as that, I don't think.
Oh, come on, help me out, people.
Yes.
Here we
But
go.
anyway, it stars Christian Bell, Reese Witherspoon, and many others. So
I'm
please
Reese
do.
without a spoon.
Reese without a spoon,
Reese-
so please do
Reese
check that
without a
out.
spoon. Oh, it doesn't say it on anywhere. No, that's the VC number.
No, underneath, no.
No,
2000.
Oh, I was well off, wasn't I? Oh, terrible.
Yeah, it's not. It was on the dawn of the.
Just couldn't get over how young some of them were.
I know, yeah, because obviously that's 20 odd years ago now.
Oh, 23 years ago.
23 years ago!
23
This came out 23 years ago! At least. Oh my goodness me. And it is still a hard 18, I must admit. Yes.
It is. It's a hard 18.
Definitely still a hard 18.
I had forgotten so much of it, and then because you start remembering things when watching it, when you've watched it before,
That's it.
I was picking up stuff that I missed the first time I watched it, because I only watched it once when it came out, because I felt the need to only watch it once.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we watched it with Cracker Media, and
That's it.
And I was just like, I forgot that happened. But I like sort of like those sort of psychological films.
Psychological thrillers, yeah. It also,
Not necessarily thrillers. I like Life of Pi. That's a psychological film.
Pie. It also had William Dafoe in it, coming with less wrinkles.
Yeah, but I think William Dafoe is just going to look like William Dafoe. It's one of those that's not going to age. He's always going to look like him. It's not going to be that shock horror of going, is that really?
Yeah.
What's that? I can't remember his name. Joe something.
Oh yes, Jared Leto.
No, I was talking about a different actor from a different film. Jared Leto looked like a baby.
Yeah, Jared Leto's in it. In fact, he's not even on the front bit. He's not even, because he was like really ultra new to Hollywood at the time. He's not even on the.
Well, he was a childhood actor. He just wasn't a very big one.
No, that's it. Obviously, I think, did he have 30 Seconds to Mars at this time?
No.
No, so this was before 30 Seconds to Mars.
I think that was just as they hit in the early 2000s. So.
And this was obviously before he became a cult leader. I mean, what? So.
Pie.
Pies.
We've had a bit of a breakthrough.
Yes, now this is what we were going to talk about to end the show.
Jaffa
now
cakes.
we've had a breakthrough. For years I've mentioned that Jaffa cakes are biscuits.
And I've said they're cakes.
And you've said they're cakes.
I have said they're
and we
cakes.
spent hours and hours and hours doing scientific research and problems and testing. And I ate several packets of Jaffa cakes.
You did.
And I dissected them. Some screamed. I even had a little petri dish, burnt different types of orange. You heard that I slicing bits of stuff off, examining it, testing it, putting it into a lab, pH dipping it, all sorts of stuff. And then we come to the conclusion, didn't we?
We did.
That
Jaffa cakes are.
pies, damn it, they're pies.
So they are in a crust with a filling and a topping. Therefore, they're a pie.
They're a pie.
They're
Because
Jaffa pies.
because you have the top, you have the bottom, nice little layer. Then you have the
Squishy, whatever flavour.
squishy, whatever flavour is
Even
branded
though
and
we
popular
know
at the
that
time.
It's orange. We know that Jaffa is orange, so therefore. But you can get them in lemon and lime, cherry.
Cherry.
Occasionally you can get pineapple.
Pineapple was one. It's a bit weird, the pineapple
I
one.
never tried the pineapple one.
Pineapple one's a bit weird. The cherry one.
Nice.
But yeah, so cherry pie.
So basically, they're pie.
They're pies.
They're pies.
That's
They're
it.
pies.
They're pies because you've got the bottom, the squidgy filling, and then you've got the layer on the top.
Pie.
Yeah, 100% a pie. And now I just want to have Jaffa cakes and custard.
You, in all fairness, will put custard with anything.
Maybe. I don't know. Would I?
You would.
I would. Yeah,
You would.
I would. So that was absolutely yummy. So that's all we've got to talk about today. But yeah,
We do have one little thing.
oh, go on.
We've got a new film.
Yes, we do have a new film. Yes,
We do have a new
indeed.
film. I'm there to be a Viking.
No, we have a new film, and it stars myself, Viking, the lovely Nick Field, Badger Jr. and Zach Evans. So that's really good. So please do check them out on there, and that will be coming out Saturday evening, which is going to be great.
Yes.
Yes. Not too sure what time. Probably about 8 p.m.
It was very fun filming it.
It was very fun filming it, yeah. And we filmed that ages ago.
No, we filmed the bulk of it ages ago, and we were still filming it last week.
And we were still filming it last week,
We were
yeah.
still filming it last week, although I had a brainwave, and I just go, oh God, I wish I'd shut my mouth.
So it was like,
When you come up with an idea with you, instead of it just being an idea and you just discuss it, you're like, let's do it right now. And I'm like, oh, okay. Eek.
eek,
Eek.
eek.
Yeah.
So the excellent Egg Roulette Adventure, title unsure of yet, but I think that's it. It will be out Saturday night, so please do check that out. Saturday. So please do check that out. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be loads of fun, and I will be obviously doing a quick video, the shorts. You guys must have, hopefully, fingers crossed. If you haven't, please do check them out. There is some bits and pieces where I've sent some stills to YouTube for you guys to check out. So please do have a look-see, and that'll be out Saturday night. That's going to be great fun. There's also another 2 films coming out. We've got a new Art of Paranormal investigation coming out, which links in with the Haunted Doll storyline.
Yes.
And then we've got
A bit of cringe dating.
A bit of cringe dating add-on, but sort of an extra to cringe dating, which is Mystic Mark's Yes No Emporium.
Yeah.
And that will be out at some point in the coming weeks, maybe even at some point late next week, depending on how I feel and if we get time to promote it and chat about it beforehand. Yes, indeed. So lots of fun stuff. Please let me know what you think of the AI filters that have been appearing on the channel, because they have been very successful. So thank you to everyone that's been watching those. I know they're a cringe fest, but they seem to be doing very well, and thank you to everyone that subscribed off the back of those, and a big thank you to everyone that's still watching the dad jokes, because they're hilarious fun.
They are good fun.
Yes, so there's plenty of those, and you found lots of different ones, and you helped me come up with one the other day as well, didn't you?
This morning.
This morning, that's right.
This morning. Did you actually do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You were there.
I know it was there, but I can't remember if you actually put it on there.
Yeah.
I haven't got a notification, so you've done
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Right, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's bye from me.
That's bye from him.
And it's bye from you. And this has been great as always, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And, bye. And I'm going to do that whole retro thing where I lean over and turn the camera off.
Yeah, because he won't edit it out because he's lazy.
I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. My phone's from the Ark, so it doesn't have enough room. Bye, humbug.
Bye.
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 And if you want any information on the Light, the Dementia screening, Medway Gaming Festival, Pokemon Go, anything else we talked about today, your thoughts on American Psycho and its sequel that was direct to DVD, but no one talks about that because it was pants, and lots of stuff. Indeed.
Should we watch it?
No, it's pants. But we could do it for a review and say how rubbish it is.
Only if people ask for it in comments.
That's it, yes. And also, if there's any DVDs you want us to find at the charity shop that you want us to review, let us know, because we could do a charity shop DVD review section, either as separate videos or include it in this. So let us know in the comments if you'd like that section to appear. And let us know also here's another one, what AI creature would you like me and Viking to transform into next time? Play. See you next time.